As I am sure that many of you have heard, on Wednesday, July 3rd, the WNBA announced that they are releasing a docu-series titled Year One. According to the release, this is a docu-series that follows the journey of who they claim are four popular rookies throughout this 2024 season. Here is what an Athlon Sports article dated July 4th had reported. On Wednesday afternoon, news broke that the WNBA will be releasing a new docu-series titled Year One. This four-episode series will follow four of the biggest WNBA rookies from the 2024 season: Chicago Sky forwards Angel Reese and Camila Cardoso, Seattle Storm guard Nika Muhl, and Los Angeles Sparks guard Rickea Jackson. Fans will get a behind-the-scenes look at the journey of these four players throughout their first professional season. According to Fox 32 Chicago reporter Chris Kwiecinski, the main events that will be included in the series will be the WNBA draft, training camp, their first WNBA games, All-Star Weekend, the Olympic break, and the WNBA playoffs. The WNBA released an official description of the new series on social media. Follow the journeys of these four rookies as they're acclimating to their new roles and teams in the Year One docuseries. One notable rookie that was left off the docuseries was Indiana Fever's number one pick, Caitlin Clark, who was recently named a WNBA All-Star. The exclusion of the former Iowa Hawkeye star left fans asking questions. Why not Caitlin Clark? There got to be something wrong here. And of course, there is something very wrong here. Because we all know that media promotions like this are done to get fans more invested in the league. So how is it that those who run this league, specifically Kathy Engelbert, the WNBA commissioner, would think that snubbing the most popular rookie of all time in the league from being one of the four featured will accomplish that? After all, let's face the facts. For 28 years, the league failed to reach the level of popularity and fan support that it always wanted. And although it was slowly showing growth, it was nowhere near reaching a level of fan support whereby the league would be able to support itself. Because of that, it has always had to rely on the NBA to subsidize them to the tune of on average $10 million each and every year. Otherwise, it simply would not be in existence today. But then, because a collegiate superstar from Iowa, Caitlin Clark, announced her eligibility for the draft, overnight, what the league could not accomplish in 28 years in building fan support was achieved. Now, no one is saying that the league could not have eventually reached a self-sustaining level of fan support, because the numbers have been showing that there has been some growth. But quite frankly, it is more than evident that it was Caitlin Clark's arrival that escalated the league to finally reaching their goal of being a popular, fan-supported entity. So the idea that the WNBA thought that the majority of fans would not have wanted to see Caitlin Clark's journey as a rookie more than anyone else's is just, well, idiotic. However, the apparent issue with the WNBA is their inability to leave their petty jealousies and woke politics out of the league. As is typical with those who hold to the liberal extremist mindset, what is factually true is never the accepted means by which a situation or a person is defined, especially if said truth does not exalt them and their ideology. Hence, it is clear that everything they hate about Caitlin Clark is based on their jealousy and not on the fact that perhaps she deserves the attention because she has earned it. I want to show you a list of Caitlin Clark's collegiate accomplishments as the means for you to see just why it is that so many fans are supportive of her. Now, because the list is way too long for me to read, I suggest that you pause the video at each image and read through it for yourselves. And I highly suggest that you do read through it all, as it will give you a deep understanding of why fans are so captivated by her. Pretty amazing, right? So, in total, the amount of collegiate basketball achievements I just showed you from Caitlin Clark's 4 years at Iowa totaled 107. In contrast, Diana Taurasi, the WNBA player who is mostly considered to be the GOAT, had only 29 from her collegiate career. Angel Reese had 31 in her collegiate career. And Aja Wilson, this year's highest scorer in the WNBA, had 39 in hers. Now, what Diana Taurasi, Angel Reese, and Aja Wilson accomplished in their college careers is praiseworthy because in normal circumstances, these amounts of achievement in a sport is pretty good. Yet how then is the fact that Caitlin Clark has 107 not clearly reveal how much above the norm she is in her ability to play the game? Why is it that these women have always expected to be praised and recognized for being as good as their achievements reveal that they are, but then childishly deny accepting Caitlin Clark's exceptional achievements as the means to understand why it is that she is the fans' favorite? This is why so many fans and established sports analysts expose the negative reactions given to Caitlin Clark by much of the WNBA and their biased media supporters as nothing more than petty jealousy. Still, we all know that those liberal, social justice inspired players who are governed by their excessive egos will always gaslight others when someone takes the limelight away from them. Their go to will always be to claim racist, homophobic, anti feminist rhetoric as to why it is that someone gets more attention than they do. It is sad. It is pathetic. Yet, unfortunately, as we've all seen in this modern society of extreme social justice activism, there is very little hope in the possibility of rational thought and factual evidence ruling the day. However, what these players simply cannot avoid is the outstanding contradiction they display within their own professed belief system. You see, many of the players and coaches in the WNBA are supporters of social justice ideology and of the feminist movement. However, if their reactions towards Caitlin Clark are not based in the cattiness of bruised egos and in the pettiness of female jealousy, then why, as supporters of women, will they not praise and support Caitlin Clark for being a woman who has attained such great accomplishments in her career? Why do they demonstrate such resentment towards her? It is laughable how much those in the WNBA have claimed that the problem with the success of the league is that men won't support women. But then, when a woman appears to have accomplished so much more than they are the first ones to try and destroy her. I think that it is crystal clear that the main reason WNBA games have been reaching new heights in attendance and TV viewership is solely because of Caitlin Clark. Her ability to not only play the game of basketball, but to understand the game is so captivating that it transcends a man's intolerance for women who act catty and petty. Men hate it when women act like that, and most of us will do anything we can to avoid that type of childish drama at all costs. Yet the thing that makes Caitlin Clark's gameplay so appealing is that she both understands and plays the game at a much higher level than the women have ever known. Her basketball acumen, in my opinion, equates to the level of the NBA. That is why, after all the catty drama we've seen in the WNBA because of these petty women, that us men are still watching and attending despite the drama. Which is also why the league continues to enjoy the financial benefit of such great attendance and TV viewership ratings. But in their egotistical self-worship, what these women refuse to acknowledge is that those numbers center mostly around all of the games that Caitlin Clark is involved in. So, after seeing all of her collegiate accomplishments, after witnessing the records she is currently breaking in the WNBA, most recently becoming the first rookie ever to record a triple-double, what kind of idiotic decision is it to promote a docu-series about quote-unquote popular rookies in the league when you exclude the most popular rookie of all time? We all know that the WNBA and its woke media supporters simply want what some of them has referred to as quote-unquote this cute white girl to not outshine anyone who is black or gay in the league. There is even a noticeable push in the woke media to focus on promoting Angel Reese as the one who should win the Rookie of the Year award, because quite frankly, after all of what Caitlin Clark is achieving within the league despite their attempts to make her fail, they would probably all kill themselves if she won that as well. In conclusion, I guess that as Caitlin Clark fans, we all will just have to accept that if we want to continue watching her play, we are just going to have to endure the petty nonsense of these women who are all about supporting women, as long as their name isn't Caitlin Clark. So that's it for me today. Thanks so much for taking the time to listen, and please don't forget to punch that like button, leave your thoughts in the comments, share the video with others, and hit that notification bell so you'll never miss a new video. Also, I would greatly appreciate it if you would hit that subscribe button, as doing that would help me to grow the channel. My current goal is to hit 1,500 subs within the next 2 weeks, so every subscription helps, and I can't tell you just how much I appreciate your support. For those of you who have already subscribed, I want to once again say thank you very much. You guys are the best. So, as always, I'd like to say God bless you, and I hope you all have a great day. Until next time.